Hello, chat. So I got the other camera set up. Like, we got this to work here. So we're going to show you guys real quick what worked on. See, like, here's how good this one is. It zooms in. Like, we're not zoomed in all the way. I've literally got it on an arm that's bent down to like this tall. So here is, I mean, look at this. Look at the zoom ability. We could see everything. So this is the half track. It's ready to get a couple more things put on it. And then I've got something neat we're going to put on it. And I'm going to save this for later. I'm not going to show you guys what's going to go on with, but I got a good fucking idea. And I think you guys are going to love it. But we got to wait till I get all the parts on this. And then I hit it with one more clear coat. And then we oil wash it to give it some color and realism. And then I've got the final touch. And the final touch is going to be wowzers in your trousers, let me tell you. Let me tell you, chat. Let me tell you. So I kindly have a camera issue fixed up. Yes, I do. All right. So we are going to show you, though, what we worked on last night and how it looks now. There was a Third World Aristocrat video. I was not aware of that. So I'll take a look at it. So anyways, chat, real quick. Here is... Hold on. I got to move some shit around because I'm like... Let me tell you what. All right. Here we go. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Chattel for scattle. Okay. Okay. So here's where we are real quick. So last night we worked on this headless torso. And we used the Tamiya paint for the Felgrau. Here's where we're at now. You guys ready? Shasha. Here's what he looks like, painted up. I don't know if you... hold on here. Come on, focus. So there we go. Here's what he looks like. Here's what he looks like. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. We got his boots on. He's got his, like, the Germans would wear short boots in the late war, and they'd have little gaiters on. So he's got, like, a nice little green setup. I think I'll need more pictures, but that's what we're going to do. Now we got to paint the Sturmgewehr up. Then we're going to work on painting his hands and his head. So, don't forget about the gun shield. Yeah, so we did the gun shield on top of the half track. So, also, if you guys have not seen the inside of it, here is the inside of the half track at a lot better resolution. So, and then we got a little Balkenkreuz on the back. There we go. So, that is where we are. That is where we are. So, we also have to include on this soldier, he's got accoutrements he needs. He needs his Beutel bottle, his Feldflasher, and his haversack. He needs a gas mask canister. This guy, I'm not sure if I'm going to give him the shovel. I might. I think I'm just going to give him a shovel because he's an infantryman. He needs a shovel. You need a shovel when you're an infantryman. And then, because he's a Sturmgewehr guy, there's also one more piece of equipment he needs because he's running a Sturmgewehr. And that is a magazine pouch for the said Sturmgewehr. Which is, these guys get access to all these things. The kits come with everything, chat. So, yes, his entrenching tool, his Feldspaten, as he might call it, the field spade. That is the name for it. So I don't know if these will show up, but you guys can see here. Come on, focus. There you go. See? You've got little STG. You've got little STG things you can carry. These are, I think, going to be more... These are more like MP40 mag pouches that are skinnier. So we're going to nip one of these off and put it on our boy. We got to paint it up first, though. Although, I think I'm just going to put it on and then paint it. Might be a bit easier. might be a bit easier. So, are you guys supposed to be here in the model bench? I'm going to move everybody over to the model bench in a minute. I just wanted everybody to be here for a second, just to give you guys a chance to get over. So, what we can do is I got to find a spot for these to go on him because he doesn't have like you can see on this guy. We need to have a spot for it. So I'm gonna put the magazines over on this side because they don't fit on the other side. So they're gonna go right here. And that's an acceptable position for him. Because they don't fit on this side of the guy where he's standing up right here. I can't put him in there because it doesn't work. Because his well, it kind of works, but his leg is kind of in the way. Yes, we're gonna go down to one channel, guys. We are gonna go over to the model bench here in a second. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna glue this on, and hopefully I can get this glue to work through the paint. So F1 is not tomorrow till like 11 a.m. chat, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we got a long ways to wait. Just so you're aware. All right, where's my lighter? I need to burn the glue out of the tube. Suffa of the channel. Yes, nobody knows where the bench is. Well, I'm actually going to set it up so you guys go over there because I realize I can direct you. So we're going to fix that right now. YouTube Studio. We got some redirections going. And here is where we're going to do that. Customizations. Redirect add. Hold on here. There we go. I've got a set chat. Guys are going to go over to the model bench here in a second. So I think this should end when I end the stream here. But if it doesn't, hold on. I will set this up so you guys can come over there. Hold on. I think this will work. Okay, I think I got it to work here. Here we go, chat. Here is the live. If you there you go. There you go. That's where we're heading to. We're heading over there. I just put it in the chat for you. So I will see you guys there too. So it should work. If the redirect doesn't work, just head over there, chat. It's there in chat. If you can't find it in chat, I don't know what to tell you. So hold on here, chat. We're going to take care of this here. So give you guys you have 10 seconds and we're switching over. Cases, I posted that in the model bench chat. No, I posted it in this chat too. Well, I put it in both. So here's the model bench if you guys want to find it if you're over in the criminal chat. So here you go. We're about to end. I'll see you guys over there. All right. Hold on. Can I shut this one down? All right, hold on. Yeah, we got it. All right, remove. There we go. There we go. I think it worked. Let me know if it switched everybody over. Oh, Dark Viper, are you saying, am I going to do different colors? Yes. Yes, we're going to do all different colors. Yes, we're not just sticking with the one. I'm just working with what I have for right now. I'm going to do some different colors for the stuff we got. So, yeah, we're just working on. Right now, I just did his web gear. So you can see it's the basics so far. He just got the web gear done. And, we just got to put the rest of his gear on him. So, also, let me know, did the thing ever help people get over or no? Because I didn't know if it worked. All right. Also, if you guys are not aware, I did a little extra touch on the belt, if it won't show up, but he has a nice shiny belt buckle. You didn't think it worked? Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know what to do then, chat. I tried, chat. I tried. So. All right. So what can I do here? I feel like I could cheat. I think I can, because there's like an egg grenade right here on this guy. Come on. Come on. Focus. There's like an egg grenade here. I'm going to try to shave off, but you know what? I'll just put the pouch on the side, and maybe he changes the magazines a little fucking weird. Or you know what? I just won't. I won't put a string of air pouch on him because I don't know where to do it in a way that won't make him look bad. So he's just gonna get everything else. He's just gonna get everything else. We'll just keep that off for now. So he's gonna have his filled flasher and water bottle on him. Those are gonna be on him on the backside. And then we are gonna put the gas mask on, his gas mask canister, and his shovel, the entrenching tool. Oh. So here we go. Okay, all right. So we're gonna put this guy on. There we go. All right, hold on, chat. I gotta flip this over. All right, hold on here. I messed up something. Um. All right. Where is? Hold on here, chat. I'm looking for something. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. So, chat. I don't know if you can tell with this thing. It comes with the mess kit, your water bottle, and your bread bag, kind of like your little haversack thing you would carry around. So that goes on there, and we're going to push that around the side a little bit more because what's going to go right here is the shovel, his entrenching tool, goes right there. So we're going to let this dry for a second, and then we'll put on the next piece. Actually, we probably get away with that right now. It's already been painted. We don't have to worry about getting underneath it. This should go through the paint from what I can tell. All right. There we go. All right. Und das heißt Erika. So there we go. So yeah, I heard USC. What happened to the USC fight? Did Chandler win or who won? So, anyways, there you go. That's what we have set up. So now we got to paint it. So I'm also going to work on while we're waiting for these to dry. I'm going to hit up this spot here because it looks like there's a seam that I'm not getting that I missed or something that's not working right. So let's sort that out. So I don't know, something I saw like Dave Portnoy was there and he had he was wearing a yarmulke or something and I was like, what the fuck? So who the hell was he cheering for? BJ Penn showed up. Well, BJ Penn's gone crazy. Okay. Portnoy was sucking Trump. Okay, well, when is he not? So he had everyone there. Cash, Tulsi, and Marco. Good. Well, that's good. Force those people to be in public, confront their populace. Was it a beanie? Portnoy is a Jewish. Yeah, I know, but he looked like somebody was waving an Israeli flag. So RFK was there too. Well, that's based. All right. If you guys are wondering what we're using here for the paint, this is we're using Tamiya XF65 Field Gray. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Okay, so let's get this painted up a little bit. Remember, we're fixing up some spots, and I think we're going to be good, though, from here. Okay. All right, I think we're all set with those spots I didn't get right. Oh, I missed a spot or two on the pants. Okay. All right. Let's get these. All right. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Alright, so help this guy balance. Alright. Another thing I think we're gonna try though. So this was like one I had tried with a different color that we had. This Panzer Aces green. Very too vibrant for this guy. So we're gonna work on him next. And we're gonna give him a full kit too, because he's got nothing on his back and he needs some stuff. He needs some gear. So although we might try, like for example, I was thinking about working on this dude. This guy here, the machine gunner, which I think is so fucking boss. I set this one up like this. So this is him, and he's just like, off der keine Huf, nach keines Blumenlein. Und das heißt Erika. And he's got his nice little setup on his back. There we go. So that's what I was thinking. This guy is too gray? Yeah, he's very gray. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so all right, so we need to paint the gun. So let's work on the Sturmgewehr. We'll try the stock out with we're gonna use NATO Brown for the stock. We'll see how this works. Because remember, I'm not going for like perfect realism in the colors. I need things that are kind of like poppy and vibrant. It's just so they look good and they look entertaining. So, do I have any plans to do older figurines like the Napoleonic Wars? So the company that does this, it's called Warlord Games. They do all kinds of sets. They have all kinds of games. But for right now, Bolt Action is their World War II thing. But they do like Napoleonic and older stuff. Who will play this game with me? Wiggles from Crapcast. He's actually my buddy. He will play this. He's the one who showed it to me. So that's who I'll play with. Joe! Good to see you, Joe. Hope you're doing well. It's been a little while. Hope you guys are having fun over in Britain. I know it's like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning there, so hello. So, could I kit bash this with something steampunk? I mean, I guess, maybe. Hadn't really thought about it. So, there we go. All right. This is just such a nice way of preserving paint. This is so nice. These wet palettes, God, I wish I used one before. These things are amazing. Okay, so let's see what we can paint on here. Okay, sorry, Chad, I'm going to have to pull this up because I need the light. Okay. Ooh, no, this got too runny. Uh-oh. 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 So there we go, chat. We got a little color on our guy. Come on, focus. Focus. So yeah, you see that brown running there. I gotta go pull that off. So hold on here 1 second, chat. What's my thickening agent? I'm just using water. These are acrylics right now, so this is a wet palette, so this has got water underneath it. So this is all water based. So you don't really want to thicken the paint. There we go, just like a sponge. We mopped it up. So there we go. It's out of the way. Yes, it's water based, chat. Yes, thank you. So let's uh-oh, Clyde's in trouble. Uh-oh, chat. I may have to go get him. I think he's being a bad dog. There we go. There we go. Sorry, chat. I am all stuffy tonight. It's only getting worse. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to show you guys in a second where we're at. Okay. There we go, chat. There we go. That's pretty colorful. That works pretty good. Not worried about all the color right now because we'll fix it up as we go. So I'll work on that and we'll get the swing all set up. But that's what we're looking at right this second. So we'll try this. We'll try this green. I'm not sure this is the best green, but we'll try it for a couple. Remember, Felgrau can be all kinds of colors throughout the war. Do you have allergies? Trump is saying, yeah, I've had allergies forever. Actually, I just never I decided it's seasonal allergies, but it's been bad. So so. All right. So here we need to do some gun color. I think I have a gunmetal paint. Let me go look. No, but I've had allergies forever, man. That's not a new thing. There we go. All right. Okay, so we got a bunch more paint because I needed some ideas. All right, so we're gonna put this in my little tray. This guy can go. We'll put him on in a second here. All right, chat. So we're back. All right, so we need to come up with what we're gonna do here. All right, so we got gunmetal. We got the gunmetal for the gunmetal. We got Tamiya X10. There you go. That's what we're gonna run. Let's see what we can get here. All right. Okay, time to put some gunmetal on this son of a bitch. Okay, let's see here, chat. Okay, I think we got this. All right. Yes, it will be very interesting to see how this all works out with the tariffs and stuff. I don't know. You know what? And we're kind of like, it's too late now, so, well, we're stuck. So we'll see what happens. All right, chat, I think you're going to like this. Okay. All right, chat, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but we got the gunmetal on there. It's pretty shiny. We'll see what that looks like. All right, chat. We had a wardrobe malfunction. I guess at some point this got bumped. The e-tool got bumped and he fell over and it just made it a mess. So I just reset it. We just scraped some glue off and I pushed it down all the way. So I think we've addressed the problem. I think we've addressed that problem. So we'll just call it good from there. We'll just call it good. And we'll just leave him to sit like this and just wait. We'll wait and let it dry because it's apparently needing time. So hold on. You guys can't hear me? Hold on. Guys, I had to stop because I was trying to swear and talk to myself privately. So if you guys can hear me now, that's fine. Okay. All right. Soldier's gonna have broken arms. Yeah, but no, he had a broken shovel, so I had to fix that. All right, so we got this guy next. We can start working on him. He's not primed, but we'll see what happens if we get him painted up. So let's see. Let's try him. Let's see what happens if we can paint him up. So let's get some paint put away. GB Models, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, guys, I'm having a sneeze attack right now. Give me a second. Jeez, I am having a rough time tonight, guys. This sneezing is killing me. No more Fox streams with Kirsha, maybe. This has just been rough. Today's been an awful day with my sinuses and everything. So, thank God I don't have that trial set for this week. Imagine how miserable. Like I've had trials when I'm sick before. They're awful. It sucks when you have to do them. I mean, heck, like going to court when you're sick is a pain in the ass. I mean, I've had days where I remember at one point, I remember being in court once and I tossed I barfed in the courtroom. I walked into the jury room and fucking just bleh. Couldn't make it all the way to the bathroom because someone was using it. I threw up in a garbage can out there and, hold on. Do I have spring allergy issues? Oh yeah, I have all kinds of seasonal allergies. That's not abnormal. Just this bad is ridiculous is the problem. It's never been this. It's usually not this bad. But yes, I have really bad allergies. So that's not a problem. Yeah, that this isn't I've never just had it like this usually. It's hard to defend somebody if you're feeling sick. Yeah. Yeah, but there's times where if you ask the court for a continuance or something and it's well, the court says no, you kind of got to go with what you got. So sometimes it's just, hey, counselor, you're up. It's been a cold, wet spring. Julie said I thought being pregnant was bad. That's right. Suffer, women, suffer. Okay, yeah, I see why putting all this crap on is a little cumbersome. The problem is when you're making these, guys, when you make them, You just want to slap everything on because it's so cool and you want to keep going. So, yeah, this is not exactly the way I wanted to do this. But I'll remember that going forward. If I make any more of these, I'll just make sure I don't do it this way. So it's a good practice run. So, yes, and painting these is the fun, but also playing the game is fun. So, there we go. Okay. There we go, chat. So we got them painted up a little bit. That's the first coat. Come on, focus. Focus. So there we go. Nice first coat. We'll see how he looks. We'll try these unprimed versus primed. We'll see. So I had to have avocados on everything. Oh, when you're pregnant? Oh, okay. I mean, I've heard all those stories. Okay. There we go too. Got his little hat. Got his little hat. Those hats colored too. There's the Senna documentaries on Netflix. Yeah, I didn't know that was out right now, but that's good to know. So, all right. So we'll leave him to dry for a minute. Let's see what our infantryman looks like. Okay, I think he's dried up. I don't know how well the paint's going to show up here, chat. Oh, actually, there we go. That looks pretty good. There we go. There's the gun. Ooh, I wonder if I'm getting a sore throat, but there we go. That's actually looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. So that's looking good. I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but that's looking nice. All right, so thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. This is looking good. Johan says the more I see you do of these, you open on cutting in my super chat stipend. Thank you. Okay, so we need to move on to let's get this shovel handle painted. The E tool. We'll just get this painted because it's going to be the lighter of the colors. Remember, these are not historically accurate. Like, necessarily part of the allure of a miniature is that it's kind of like Goofy. And it's not perfect. It's not like a bigger miniature. So, okay, let's see if I can. Oh, I missed a sprue trim. There we go. All right, good. We're in good shape here, chat. There we go. So that's going to be all set. Give him a little bit of a tail there. Then we'll work on Tumon's gonna make chicken soup tomorrow. Please don't jinx me. All right. All right. There we go. Hold on. Let's see. I need a good picture to work off of here. So you guys were trying to figure out what kind of like a fighting load would look like for a German soldier. This is actually a pretty good kind of like derivations of it. This is kind of what we're looking at here. Big fake rub under my nose will help. Yeah, but no, I can't do it right this second. So here's what it kind of looks like. This is kind of what we're looking at. So if you're German, that thing right there is your shelter half, and you can wear it as a smock, but it's the only camouflage you have. Up on top is your mess kit, obviously your rifle pouches for ammo. This big green thing is a gas mask canister. So at the beginning of the war, they actually carried shit in there for gas mask. By the end of the war, they started putting other kinds of stuff in there. It's an extra thing to carry. Obviously, you have your shovel, your e-tool, your feldspaten, and then that thing on top of it is called your Seigewehr, but it's actually like they call it your sidearm, but that's your bayonet. And then you have your water bottle, canteen, and then this is the bread bag that's underneath it. So, no, this is not a detailed paint job, Joe. This is like a reenactor's kit. This is a reenactor's kit. This is like full size, like real life equipment. No, feldspaten. Not feldspotting, feldspaten. 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 Feldspaten meaning spade. That's a difference. So yeah. So that is, like I said. So going back to this is real life equipment. Full size. Like if you're a reenactor, this is what you would use. So this is like, that's what everybody would carry. Some form of that stuff. For the most part. Why weren't chemical weapons used during World War II? Because nobody wanted to get slimed. Because if whoever used them would have it used immediately on them, that's why. Although there are, like tularemia and rabbit fever, things like that were used on the Eastern Front in little bits and pieces. But the horror of World War I really scared most sides away from doing it. So they realized it would be a disaster. And, people like Germany, they didn't want to get fucking nuked along the way. So let's see what we can paint up here. All right, so we got some black paint. Craziest thing you carried as a Boy Scout was a poncho? Well, I never did Boy Scouts, so. Schwarze just means Earth, I think. I don't know. I'm not a German speaker, so I don't know. So let's fix this. All right, hold on, chat. We have to concentrate because these pieces kind of mold into each other. So let me work on this here. There we go. Okay. There we go, chat. So there we go. We got some parts painted up. I don't know how well it's showing up. Yeah, we'll have to keep working on it. So I understand these are for not a diorama but a game, correct? Yes. These are for a game. You put them on little pedestals. It's like Warhammer. So it's just like Warhammer. So these aren't dioramas. These are like literally for a game. Okay, let's see. Let's repaint the shovel handle and go from there. What game? Bolt Action. It is a World War II tabletop game. Okay. So hold on, chat. I think I got what I need. Oh, is it good to have it some? Oh yeah, these are gonna get clear coated after I'm done. These are gonna get clear coated after I'm done because these are water based paint anyway, so water can mess them up. So. Okay, Chad. I don't know how much longer I can go because I feel like I'm starting to get really. I actually feel like I am getting sick. So we're probably gonna pack it up here very shortly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Getting a little sick here, chat. Okay, so we need some. I'm sick with model fever. Yeah, that's it. The F1 stream is in trouble. Well, yeah, if I'm getting sick. I don't know. I feel like my voice is getting froggy. I just feel everything kind of coming on at once. So I just kind of feel everything coming on at once. Like I just get the vibe I'm getting sick. I don't know though. You know what? We'll just do some deep green on this. We'll make the mess kit pop. So get some Z's. I will in a second here. So let's put some paint on this fucker though while we're up and still kicking. We got a couple minutes, chat. We're gonna go till 2. It was the ketamine and the bong hits from earlier. I wish it was that. That sounds like some fun. So let's see what we can do. Come on, chat. I don't know if it's gonna show up at all, chat, but we're kind of getting there. So, all right. So get rested for Palm Sunday. Yeah. What other religion has their god right in Asta Temple? Well, tomorrow's Passover for the Jews. So let's see here. Let's see what we can do. Yep, Holy Week is here. That is correct. So what would I do? I went huge on all the I want all the hugs on the MDMA bombs. No, I'm good. I appreciate the thought though. But yes, that's me at Coachella getting all the MDMA. There we go. I don't know if you guys could see that, but we're getting some contrast on there. So we're getting his kit. All and we're starting to paint it up here. So you think Burning Man disappears in the 10 years? Yeah, it might. It could. I could see that happening. I could see that happening. So, all right, chat. I am getting really sick, so we're just going to call it here. My nose is running out of control. I must have something. I thought I was doing okay today, but goddamn. Yeah, that matte paint looks good. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I think we're going to wrap it up here, chat. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do the Bahrain guarantee. I might just lay in bed and die. So, don't know yet, chat. Don't know. So, with that said, though, here is the machine gunner all dry after a first coat. I think he looks pretty good. Even not primed with like a base coat to black base him. I think he looks pretty fucking good. So, we're probably just going to leave him like this. I'm probably not going to prime the rest of them. So, go for it. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Sorry, you just missed the. We're working on this guy, and we got his. We just got the gun going. We just got the gun painted. I haven't gotten to the hands yet. But we got his. We started working on his rear gear. So I think you guys could see the changes in the green. So we got the green. We got his e-tool. We kind of got some stuff worked on. So we are going to work on that as we go. But I am starting to get sick, so I'm just going to call it a night because I think, I think I'm getting sick. So I don't want to stick around for too much longer. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bail on you. But guys, if you are interested in some tips and things like that, Go For It is over at Go For It Painting. If you need anything from like that, tips and tricks, like actually somebody knows what they're doing, show him some love. I know he would like the views and the clickers. But as for me, guys, I am done. I can't keep going. So we're going to call this good. That is where we are. We're painting up his gear and we'll get it done. So, yeah, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a great night, chat. Sorry about cutting it short now. Oh, it's been rough.
Weapons, blacksmithing, and models of planes, esoteric works, and even some trains. Much merriment had while drinking White Claws, tips on hunting, and even talking the law. Whatever you do, just don't talk to cops, even when they nab you on illegal stops. Just 'cause you did it doesn't mean you're guilty, but please talk to a local attorney. Was that the fat guy?